PowerPac Plus does maximum demand as well as cable sizing. Click on New to create a new calculation. Enter the calculation name and click on the Create button. Calculation will now be shown on the left hand side, and we can select PowerPac Plus to have a look at our calculation list. We want to do a new maximum demand calculation, but first we need to go to the Load tab and select whether it's a 3-phase or single phase calculation. So for this calculation example we'll do 3-phase. We now want to do a maximum demand calculation. So what installation type is it? Straight out of the standards, we'll select single domestic. We'll now add our load group. We'll go to lights. We can add manually or from a library. For this calculation we'll be using manually and library as we go. So we want to add some lights into load group A1, into the quantity, hit done. Then drop down and go to our load group B1, add from library, click on 10 gang 1 outlets, enter quantity, hit done. We're now going to go to load group C, cooking and laundry equipment. Or actually we're going to add a 15 amp phase outlet first. Quickly add one of those. Then go to load group C. We're going to add manually. We're going to add a range. We've got one range, and we're going to split the load over the phases, and we're going to put it in watts. We can enter in watts, horsepower, kilowatts, and it will convert it back to amps for us. So click on done. Also in load group C, we're going to add a dryer. Going to go to load group D, add an air conditioner, 4,000 kilowatts. Go to load group E, put in a 3-phase hot water system, hit done. Once we've done that, we can now have a look, and we now want to modify the phases to get the balance right. So first we're going to select on lighting, and we want to put all of our lighting on blue phase. Tick the blue phase, click done. We also want to move our 15 amp outlet to red phase. So click on our 15 amp outlet, click on red phase, click on done. Right, we can now go to the results to have a look at the results of this maximum demand calculation. We can see down the bottom here that the results at the highest rated phase is 40.5 amps. We now want to go and size a cable. So we go to our load, use load from maximum demand, we go to protection, put in a type C breaker. We're going to rate that breaker at 50 amps, which will automatically pick in our tripping time. We'll now go to our cable selection, which is all from AS3008. So select our type, the sheathing of the cable. We want to use an XLPE cable. What is our configuration? We'll use a 3x1 core flat. And how do we want to install this? So we'll drop down from the list. We want to bury this, and we want to put it in a conduit. Now how far are we going to run this cable? So we're going to run this 59 meters or 61 meters. When we go and have a look at the results, straight away we can see we've got warnings in red. The maximum we can run this is 59.98, and we've got 61. So what we can do, we can go back to our cable, and based on our drawings, we might be able to change the run length to 59. If we change it to 59, it's fixed all of our issues, and we don't have to do anything else. But let's say we can't do that. Let's say the run length is 69 meters, and it can't be changed, and we do have that error issue. So we've still got an issue in red. We have an earth fault loop issue here. We can now go to our conductors, and we can now lock in our earth conductor. So the first thing we want to do is up our earth. So we're going to up our earth to 6 mil. Click on done. Go back to our results, and we can now see that that has fixed that issue, and we've got a 10 square mil cable with a 6 mil earth. We have more detailed calculations. We can also go to our maximum demand library, and we can build our own library for maximum demand usage. But that's our quick demonstration of PowerPac Plus. Thank you for looking.